video contains explicit language, which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the shittiest show on earth. It's season 2, episode 2. I don't even know what the hell it was called. Last Man Standing or something of the sort. Is that it?
Reckon. I believe so.
Or something close. Either way you look at it, it's Royal Rumble Sunday, and the Rumble has just begun. But at the table today, joining me to my left, the Penn State Bluebelly.
It feels roomy in here.
And that's coming from a guy of hefty proportion.
Heft.
Sitting straight across from me, like most always, nobody. And then in that chair to my right, nobody. As expected, the motherfucking flamethrower was extinguished. He's grounded this week, ladies and gentlemen. The old lady says, "No, you can't go." So Randy Flamethrower, he's in timeout mode, and he's not saving the world by any means whatsoever. He had to take a ride down to Pittsburgh for who knows what and who cares why. But the Flamethrower has already broken his contract because he guaranteed that he'd be here this week. So
while your old lady's masturbating, because the flamethrower's hibernating.
Yeah.
And there's just no debating that he will be missed.
Looks like everybody's husband's going to get a little play this week. Because the old lady ain't going to be flicking the bean to Randy Flamethrower's voice. Unless they go back into the archives.
Yeah, look us up on iTunes. 5-star reviews.
Absolutely. Like I said, though, today is the Royal Rumble. It's one of my second most favoritist pay-per-view of the year, if not the favoritist. Right next to WrestleMania, of course.
Oh, he just liked my...
Anyways, does the Penn State Bluebelly have any predictions on who's going to win this Rumble tonight?
I'm gonna go outside the box a little bit. I think the Miz is gonna take one this week. I think the Miz has got it this year.
I didn't even know he was actually in it.
He's in it.
I looked at the odds. I cheated prior to. I looked at the odds yesterday because I didn't know how much of it I was going to watch anyways. Odds-on favorite this year, if I ain't mistaken, is Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm not a fan of that because he looks like a queer Japanese guy, and I'll never forget what they did to Pearl Harbor.
Never forget.
And who else is the other one? Daniel Bryan's the third highest one. There ain't even no guarantee that he's going to be in it.
No, or he'll be able to feel his toes afterwards.
I can't remember who number 2 was. It might have been Roman Reigns. Not sure.
Yeah, there's a pretty good shot of that either way. Let's hope not. Although it would be funny to see the destruction that would be laid upon Philadelphia if Roman Reigns does win this Royal Rumble. Yeah,
they're going to have to start fucking greasing the goddamn telephone poles again.
So who'd you put your money behind?
Damn, I don't really have a pick. Gotta pick someone, though, right?
I believe so. That's kind of how this works. Makes for a bad pod if you don't.
All right, we'll go with CM Punk.
Oh, CM Punk, really? Way outside the box.
Well, I'm way outside the box. If I'm gonna win a fortune, I'm going with the worst odds. So I'll probably have my heart broken tonight. Anyways, let's go into the shittiest of listies, so we can fucking rush his podcast along, so we ain't doing it all goddamn night.
Nope.
What do you got, boss?
Well, in honor of the Flamethrower not being here, I want to jump right in with some baseball. The 2018 Hall of Fame class was announced. Chipper Jones, Jim Tomei, Vlad Guerrero, and Trevor Hoffman, all of which I have no arguments against. Thought it was a decent class.
I never have any arguments about anybody ever.
What do you feel about the Bonds and Clemens not getting in?
I think it's horseshit. I mean, I can see what they're saying. Oh, yeah, they did steroids. We can't put them in. But we also agreed upon many, many moons ago that steroids would save baseball.
Yeah, and it did.
And I mean, I don't think that the steroids was helping Clemens launch 97-mile-per-hour fastball. Anyways, it might have helped him recover and only need 2 days to rest. But it didn't help him with the skills. And like we said about Bonds before, hey, he was a skinny little Negro whenever he's batting in Pittsburgh, and he still hit a couple home runs then. Hey, you can't. Steroids didn't help him hit more home runs. You still have the hand-eye to be able to smack that ball.
It took away all the fatigue though.
I think it made him hit the ball maybe further.
But
he was still a home run hitter whenever he was a little skinny guy.
I've always lobbied for if you're gonna demonize the steroid era, you got to demonize the amphetamine era of the 70s and 80s. Next year's class, I mean, you got a couple guys that are gonna jump straight in. Mariano Rivera is gonna go first bout.
He doesn't look like he ever did steroids, but
nope, not too many. I mean, Lance Berkman's the only questionable guy next year, whether or not he did or didn't. But he looks more like the honky tonk man than he does Barry Bonds. But that was my first story.
I like it. Like I said, though, I'd put all steroid people in anyway, so it's no big deal to me. I went local with my very first story of the day. 5 people were dead in Fayette County. The shooting happened at Ed's Car Wash up in Salt Lick Township. This story has a lot of intriguing scenarios to it. Like we said, it was 5 people were dead at the car wash. Mass shooting at the car wash. Well, this happened at 3 a.m. in the morning. I never had really the itch to go to the fucking car wash at 3 a.m.
Well, now you've been past them car washes where the lines get pretty long. Maybe they just didn't want to give it up, and they stayed until they finally got their turn.
All right. I'll play your game. Let's just say that did happen. Why the fuck did 5 people go?
It was in the carpool lane.
At 3 a.m. in the morning.
I got nothing. Heroin.
There's something fishy has to be involved in this.
We're going to need to pull up the Google Street View, and I bet you're going to see a yellow sign with black letters somewhere up and down either one of them lanes that says Dollar General.
That's what I said. 5 people getting shot at a car wash at 3 a.m. in the morning. There's something fishy about this. And I'm not buying that this is just a random act of violence.
You think conspiracy?
No, I don't think this will fall under conspiracy. Unless we're blaming Ed for peddling drugs out the back of the car wash.
Thinking Ed was throwing a couple stamp bags with the old Swiffer wipes.
Sure. If with a lucrative business like that, Ed's not at the car wash at 3 a.m.
No, you got a car wash. You can go sit home at 3 a.m.
I think when it all comes out, drugs will definitely be involved. Some fentanyl, a couple Dollar General receipts, and they'll get to the bottom of this. As soon as the autopsies are done and the blood tox screen comes in, we'll know what's going on. And I'm going to follow up on this one. I'm going to keep this note. Yeah, Billy.
Rolling Stone this week reported that the Mighty Ducks
of Anaheim?
Of Emilio Estevez. There is a TV series in development for the Mighty Ducks. No word yet on the storyline or possible cast members yet. But a couple theories floated out there online was perhaps, Goldberg's the town mayor now, and he's trying to get a ragtag game going against a rival town. Maybe Gordon Bombay's up there in the shack on the lake sharpening skates like old Hans was.
I don't know about this. There's been many moons went by since the last one.
Yeah. Hell, Charlie spent all that time down there at Dawson's Creek. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. I want to know right now what's going on with the Ducks.
Well, I guess we're going to have to stay tuned to that one because I didn't hear that rumor, so I don't really know. On the flip side, if we're going to talk about some sports, I'll throw one in there. The Winter Olympics start in 11 days. Coverage starts on February the 8th. My very favorite event in the whole entire world will be back on. I cannot wait. But I'm not going to get into that right now because we have a question down the road. We have a question down the road asking about the Olympic sports. So I'll just keep this one short and sweet and let you people know that the Olympics are starting up in 11 days. And I don't know where the hell they're coming from.
That's what they call a teaser in the business.
That's a teaser shot out there. I'm gonna get you the goods later on down the road.
They're in where? They're in South Korea now?
Some kind of fucking pay on Chang or something.
Yeah, I think that's how you
One of
pronounce
them Scrabble bag words.
it.
I heard it's worth a good 80 points though, so I don't know.
Yeah, there's a couple double word scores in that one. I also have a teaser that's going to lead into the questions later on. The XFL is back. Vince McMahon announced this week that he's bringing back the XFL. He's got a 2-year timetable. He doesn't want to rush it along like he did last time. He wants the teams to get the practicing, get a little chemistry build up.
I can't say that I've seen this one coming.
I didn't either.
There's no time that, like we said, we got a question about it down the road. So we'll get to that one.
He's definitely striking when the iron's hot.
Yeah, that's what I was going with.
Yep.
He sensed there was blood in the water and there's money to be made right now.
Oh, yeah.
Where are we at? Fake news alert. Fake news alert. CNN Turkey got busted with their hand in the fake news cookie jar. I don't know if you've seen this story or not.
I missed it.
They reported that an American sniper, Bradley Cooper, got killed in Syria. Yeah.
Oh, no. National treasure American sniper Bradley Cooper?
That's right. The one with all them no confirmed kills.
Well, I mean, there's no confirming. When Bradley Cooper snipes you, there's nothing left to identify that you were a person in the first place.
I guess so.
Because he snipes you on every level.
Yeah, I was reading that story. I was getting a good chuckle out of it. They was saying two American soldiers was killed over in Syria there. And whenever they put the picture of him up, it was fucking Bradley Cooper from American Sniper. So I'm pretty sure
Was
that
the other one Jake Gyllenhaal from Jarhead?
They didn't even show a picture of the other one.
The other one was John Candy from Stripes.
It might have even been Bill Murray.
It might have been the fucking Man Boy.
Man, no, they said killed. They didn't say fucking killed everyone. The Man Boy will never be KIA.
No.
He might be MIA undercover. He's MIA at work too. Motherfucker ain't seen 2008 on the calendar in the goddamn at the workplace. So any day now he might make his triumphant return if he's not saving the world. Maybe him and Flamethrower should team up.
Ooh.
Could you imagine that?
Yeah.
I mean, they're both incognito
like
all the goddamn
spin-off.
time. There you go.
Yeah. We got to get Crow his own show first.
I'm upset. We ain't heard from Crow from the old National Pike in 2 or 3 weeks now.
No. I see him in your workplace. I throw him in.
I'm gonna have to get on him this week. We're gonna hear from Crow on the next show.
I got one from the overseas, almost in Turkey area, in we'll call Saudi Arabia. a dozen camels were disqualified from King Abdul Aziz's Camel Festival and Beauty Contest because apparently with the Camel Festival there is a camel beauty contest, and these camels were accused and convicted of being injected with the Botox. The veterinarian, who will probably be put to death,
over there they don't
was
control.
injecting the camels in the facial area with the Botox, and it makes their lips and snouts appear fuller and therefore more attractive to the camel connoisseur. Now, before we go poo-pooing this whole camel event between the races and the pageant awards out over $157 million in Saudi Arabia.
These son of a bitches play for keeps.
Uh-huh. There's your Rolexes, pal.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. Like, I had to read that like 3 times. Million.
I mean, I'd be pretty fucking nervous if I was one of these judges. If you're judging camels, I guess you gotta start at the toes, work your way all the way up.
Yeah, because if that toe's not presenting right, you might as well just forget it, pal. There's no sense going any further because it's only going to be a train wreck till you get to the top.
God, man. Shit flayed out everywhere.
Oh no!
But as far as it goes with injecting them camels in the face with the Botox, man, It seems like there's a lot of money in this racket.
Well, there's a lot more money in this than there is in the old Canadian moose knuckle inspections.
Yeah. Oh, what can I say? Them damn fucking Arabs, they got more money than what to do with. So,
Oh yeah, they'll spend money on anything.
okay, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about the camel toe contest other than it's a little bit fucking ridiculous, and then people put more money into that than anything else ever. And thank God, at least they're not building a fucking nuclear bomb and jamming it up our goddamn asses. Okay, here we go. My second to the last one. Pizza Hut employee in Stafford, Virginia, was fired for fulfilling a request of an online order. The customer, who happened to turn out to be 14 or 15 years old, two people, it might have been 14 and 15.
Huh? That'd be 29.
Yep. They typed in a little request box there. Can you please have a joke written inside the box? You know. So the employee obliged, and it said, the joke inside the box, whenever you lift up the lid, that, let me just say this real quick, the mom answered the door and got the pizza and opened the box. So right there, we're already Nixay on the Ixay.
Yeah.
Okay, it says, what do pizza delivery drivers and gynecologists have in common?
What?
They both get to smell the product, but never get to taste it. I mean, it gave me a good chuckle.
There's a good joke. So mom didn't think it was nearly as funny as we did, huh?
No. So, of course, the mom got offended.
Oh.
Called up the Pizza Hut, got the manager on the line, and consequently, the employee got fired.
You ought to be offended you're feeding your fucking kids the Pizza Hut anyway. How about we start there? That fucking grease pit.
Hey, if you can eat 2 slices of Pizza Hut without having to take a shit, your stomach's stronger than mine. Know what I mean?
Nah, I mean, I can't eat the Pizza Hut no more. That grease hits my belly, and it's time to evacuate.
No, I haven't had that in a while. Let me tell you, since we're on greasy food thing, I made a fatal mistake of going down to the Sheets the other night. I was in a hurry. The old lady didn't cook me nothing for dinner to take to work.
Again.
And so I had to stop there. And I ordered up a Philly cheesesteak sandwich and mozzarella sticks. And I'm telling you, my body does not take grease good, what the hell soever. It is a very good thing that I have a stash of baby wipes at work. Because if the 5 shits that I took there, if I had to rely on that damn paper that they have there, I would seriously rather go outside, grab a handful of gravel, and wipe my ass with that than that toilet paper there.
Yeah.
I call it rape paper because I have never ever used it without my butthole bleeding.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that. You don't see much toilet paper that has zero absorption. Like that stuff repels. Yeah.
And you gotta use a half a roll just to have a good wad of it to wipe your ass. Because I mean, hey, if you're going for just a couple plies of it, your finger's going through and fucking poking the brown.
Oh,
right
you're dropping a digit right on yourself.
Yeah. And then you have a whole other dilemma. You know, your finger went through the paper and you touch your butthole. Well, do you smell the finger at that point, or you just stare at it and don't know what to do?
I think we've answered this question before.
That's what I'm saying. It's a whole other dilemma. You're just like looking at the little speck on your finger.
Yeah. The best is that you wipe it with the toilet paper like it does anything. Because you just established the toilet paper's not doing anything in your asshole.
No.
But it's magically going to clean your finger.
Then you just smear it further down your hand.
Yeah. God help you if you sneeze. Dirty Sanchez the shit out of yourself. Right across the upper lip.
Moral of that story is stay away from Pizza Hut. Don't ask no one to give you no jokes. Don't use the toilet paper at work and always have baby wipes on standby.
Keep pocket full.
A pocket full of shells. Okay, go ahead.
I'm on my last one, and I just pulled this up tonight as we were sitting here waiting on fucking Apple.
Oh, we forgot to talk about that. I'll get them too.
Okay. IKEA founder Ingvar Kamprad has died at the age of 91 today. There is no word yet on funeral arrangements, but it's believed that the casket will be made out of a structurally sound formula that will promptly dismantle itself in 6 to 8 weeks.
Self-destructing casket.
It's made from IKEA. That was the joke.
I don't know what the hell that even...
IKEA is not known for their good products.
Why?
It takes like 5 hours to put together. It lasts for about a week and a half. You might as well buy it from Walmart and save yourself the trip.
No, I never went shopping in the damn IKEA.
Costs like $2.
Yeah,
I've never been in there ever.
yeah. A lot of compressed wood.
You gotta travel so far to find one.
So have you had any
Isn't
trouble? Have you had any trouble with Apple lately?
Yeah, them motherfuckers, while you're deflecting, we'll go at it.
I'm good at it.
So anyways, 70 days till WrestleMania.
Ooh.
Just letting you know, 70 days till WrestleMania. Still haven't made up my mind if I'm going. Anyways, we're supposed to start this podcast at 5:30 today, which usually means 6. Got to give a half hour leniency time. It just so happens to be 20 minutes into the show right now, and it's 7:30. So we didn't start until 7:10. And that's because of this damn Apple sprung an update on me that said fucking 11 minutes, then it jumped to 13, then it went up to 37, and they have the absolute longest minutes in the history of life. Okay, there's not 60 seconds in an Apple minute.
No, I want my life measured in Apple minutes. You know?
Yeah, if that was the case, you'd be about 12 years old
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
right.
Anyways, me being the very most patient person that I am, I couldn't take it no more and tapped out. So I tried to hit the turn off button on the thing, hoping that I can just maybe start it over again and go straight into the computer programs. No, that was everything but right. I restarted it halfway through the damn update. So they gave me some blinky fucking folder thing that wouldn't let me do nothing from there.
Nope.
The old lady had to look it up online how to get past this scenario. And let me just tell you, is hold Command R whenever you turn the computer back on. Not that helps anyways.
No.
Anyways, the moral of this story is, when it was all said and done, we had to sit through that fucking update anyways that delayed the show an hour and 20 minutes. So next time you have an Apple update, make sure you just do it before you go to bed. Let your computer run and go to bed.
Yeah, just take the day off. Yep.
All right, my last story of the shitty list of the week. My favorite too. General So. General So's in here this week.
Oh no.
Man in underwear got stuck in a vent of the hold on, time out. Let me just tell you that this story is not made up. It has every ingredient in it too that I absolutely always talk about and despise. So here we go.
Tailor made.
Man in underwear gets stuck in a vent of the Dollar General in Erie, PA. In Erie, PA. Must have been up there on vacation with Joe.
He was up there with the wrecking ball.
So of course this was a botched robbery. He couldn't. Whenever paramedics and fire rescue teams showed up on the scene, they got up on his roof to where you get into this vent and found all the tools up there to where this guy maneuvered in. And after a lot of work being done, they was able to drag his little plump ass out of there, and all he was wearing was his underwear because the heater was still on, so the heat was roasting him. He had burns on his body from the vents because the heat never turned off.
That's why you don't rob a Dollar General in the wintertime. You go in the summer where the air conditioning's on, and if you get stuck and claustrophobic, your sweat will naturally glide you through.
Yeah, the thing is
Why you don't rob Dollar General?
I understand that you're trying to rob the Dollar General thinking that they left their drug money from the heroin.
Oh, he's going for black tar heroin
Yeah.
and Gillette Fusion.
They didn't
Late.
leave that in there. I'm sure they take that home daily. They're not leaving their money and drugs inside the Dollar General.
You don't get to the rank of general.
Yeah.
You're not dealing with some 2-bit colonel.
So at this point, knowing that the drugs and the money are no longer inside the Dollar General, what are you going in there with full-blown intentions of robbing? Because you're coming in Mission Impossible style through the vents.
How was he found? Like, were there motion sensors in the vents?
No, not at all. It took all the way till 8 a.m. whenever the manager came to open up the next morning. So he was stuck in this fucker all night.
Hey, buddy. You know,
The manager had said he heard all kinds of banging and clanging in there, had no clue where it was coming from, and then called the police once he realized it was the damn guy stuck in the vent.
see, you don't see too many Dollar Generals wanting to call the popo from the rip. I'm gonna guess either A, the unmarked van hadn't delivered the goods for the day yet, He was probably still holed up at the fucking car wash.
Oh, yeah.
But he couldn't even make it up to fucking Erie yet. And, because the 5-0 doesn't like to roll too deep into the Dollar General. There's just lines you don't cross.
No, everybody knows there's bad business there. Everywhere in the world. Nonetheless, that's all I got for this week.
That's all I got.
Well, let's take our first break. We're trying to rush this show along here because we both got to fucking work in the morning. But we'll be right back with you.
Working at the car wash, yeah. Come on and sing it with me, car wash. Sing it with the feeling down, car wash, yeah. Come some of the work gets kinda hard. This ain't no place to be if you plan on being a star.
Alright, folks, we're back. We're back with the questions that you so graciously sent in for us to give you the guidance and all the smartness in the world. Quit eating my food, dog. Anyways, we ain't got the flamethrower to read you with the trumpet this week, but we got the next biggest and bestest thing, the PSBB with a goddamn tuba. He's gonna be coming in hot.
I had to lug this thing up your fucking driveway.
Oh, that driveway ain't no joke. But the Bella got the questions for us this week. So without further ado, we'll answer them for you.
Question 1 from the old lady in the barn. Who would you have play you in a movie about your life? Am I going first?
Well, if you got someone, go ahead.
Well, if it goes to me, we have to assume that the first name before the name I give is Fat. So, like, if I would say Matthew McConaughey, it would be like Fat Matthew McConaughey. Because if I would say anybody, as soon as I would go to the workplace, it'd be, oh, yeah, you said that real cool, badass. Ain't no way you can play you, fatty, fat.
I don't know who would ever say that kind of shit. Hey, everyone at work, if you're calling my buddy PSBB fat, you need to be more considerate to this guy's feelings. He's a nice guy.
I can take it. I like the Vince Vaughn, his comedic timing. I think he could nail down the belly's eccentricities. I think he could play me pretty well. You know, a huskier Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, well, I can tell you one thing. If I had to be naked in this movie, they ain't gonna get Peter North to play me.
No. No. They're gonna have to use a tiny body double.
Shut up. Anyways, I gotta think of who's handsome enough to pull this look off. Who could be Ted Benton in theatrical purposes? Tom Cruise could probably be a pretty good one.
He's too short.
He's too short. Son of a bitch. I don't think The Rock's big enough.
Matt Damon?
No. I don't think I look retarded. I'm trying to think of... Who's that one fucking fella?
It's John Cena!
I'm trying to think of that goddamn name. Man, I'm having a hard time. Who do you think should play me, woman? I gotta look up the person who I think could. I can't remember his name. I'm having a hard time here. Bella, who'd you say again?
Vince Vaughn.
Alright, that's a good one.
Vince Vaughn. John Favreau, maybe. People would think I'm close to him. He's the husky security guard in the Iron Man.
I'd probably get Colin Farrell to play me.
I could see Colin Farrell playing you.
I think there's a slight resemblance in there, maybe.
And he's Irish, so he's got that cool accent.
Well, I'm not Irish. We have a cool accent.
Well, no, he could make it go away, but like in between takes, when you'd be like doing notes with him, like, how do you think I played that one? You think? Ooh. And he would nail you off camera too when he does his rants and stuff like that. Why isn't there any fucking fish made?
I guess. So the old lady's getting Christian Bale to be me, and I'm going to go with Colin Farrell. Man, he got nice hair.
Yeah.
He almost has as nice hair as me in real life.
Yeah, Colin Farrell got a good head of hair.
So I'm going with him. I need a guy with a good head of hair to play me.
Do you think he would sacrifice that head of hair, though, for the role of that horseshoe that you got?
There's no horseshoe. That just looks like it. The light fucks it up. It's always bad lighting.
He's a method actor. He could pull it off.
So that's what we're going with. Penn State Bluebell is Colin Farrell. Oh, now I'm Colin Farrell.
I'm Vince Vaughn.
And he's Vince Vaughn. And together we still suck.
Wild Stallions.
All right. Take us down the road to number 2.
Number 2 coming from Willie in Arizona. If you could be an Olympic athlete, what sport would you compete in?
Ha ha! I've been waiting for this one since earlier.
I think you have an answer for this.
Sure. I'm telling you right now, I am going to be a curler. That is the absolute greatest sport in the history of all winter sports. I mean, I guess you could have picked winter hockey too and had hope for a miracle on ice.
Ooh.
But if that shit happened all the time, maybe it wouldn't be much of a miracle.
Mm.
So, no, I'm not changing my mind. I'm not deviating from the scheme. It's going to be curling. And I wouldn't wear sleeves on my outfit either. So whenever I'm going down the ice and I'm sweeping away, and then fucking 24-inch pythons are bulging, I'll probably get kicked off for PEDs.
See, the competitor in me likes this sport, like watching it just because of the, you don't see it a lot, stuff like that. But then the small, tiny piece of pig chauvinist in me wonders, why aren't women a lot better at this sport?
What, curling?
Yeah. You would figure the sweeping motion would be a lot more conducive to their natural inclinations of the cleaning areas.
Well, that's if you got one that cleans up. I mean, there ain't no guarantee that she's pulling out the sweeper anyways.
It is the new millennium. It's
It is.
2018.
So
But
what are you going with here?
Me, I'm going with the skeleton. Because I've always been a fan of the sled riding. And why go down on your back if you can go down face first?
I'll tell you what, that very well might be the absolute most dangerous sport in Olympic history.
If I'm going big.
I like it.
And I get to them big sweeping turns, I'm barreling straight through.
That's what I always said.
Like
I'd do.
Bugs Bunny.
I wouldn't even use the brake paddle.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, hey, if you don't brake, you have to be odds-on favorite. And you got a lot of fucking momentum going down with you. You get a good running start and push off, you got all the mo in the world as long as you don't touch that brake.
I'd look like Uncle Eddie in National Lampoons. You'd see the fire and smoke. Boom!
All right, I can sign off on that one. I'll endorse you. The Brew Barn will endorse got the PSBB in the skeleton event.
You're gonna buy my singlet.
I'll buy your singlet. I will. I got a couple bucks for you for this occasion, without a shadow of a doubt. Wow, I'm going to give you credit because if you give people the same question, many people, I'm telling you, I don't think anyone's going to bring up skeleton. That's a pretty good one to bring up.
Mm-hmm. I don't like the uncertainty of laying back.
I sort of had you pegged for couples figure skating.
Tandem figure skating.
I can see that you seem like
You underestimated me.
Yeah, you seem like a person that would glide. You would glide like, I don't know, the black swan going across ice.
You would think. But, me and ice have a shaky relationship. I don't want to be the first one out there on the ice and you're... and you see the spider webs coming out.
Hell, it works out, though. You picked a good one. I'm going to double stamp that motherfucker. I appreciate that one. You win with the skeleton.
Ooh. All right, moving on.
I guess we got no choice. It ain't like we got a third opinion coming in.
No. This would have been the perfect week.
Flamethrower, how about you? What do you think?
You don't say.
Yeah, I see your point.
Yeah, I wouldn't have used the N-word so many times.
Woo! Woo! Yeah?
See, this would have been the perfect week for the worst question ever. Because the flamethrower got the short end of the stick, literally and figuratively last week. There was only 2 options in the worst question ever. So he had to listen to us expand further and further about why not to go and why to go forward or backward. And he was just stuck in agreement. Like, he couldn't even rationalize it.
No.
He was just like, I want to do like you did.
Yeah.
I got a lot of heat for the worst question ever, too. There was a lot of uproar.
Well, you was
about
the only one that fucked your mother.
Yeah, I'm the only one that didn't take a dick last week. Let's all remember that.
Yeah. So that makes you gay.
I don't think that's how gay works.
That was pretty gay.
Number 3.
I guess so.
Number 3 comes from Long Tall Sally in parts unknown. If you were invisible for an entire day, what would you do?
Man. There's just some scenarios where 24 hours just is not long
No.
enough.
Side note, are our clothes invisible too, or do we have to be naked for this?
Huh.
Because I'm taking a watch with me then. Because I don't want to be, I don't want to have to go through all my insecurities at like 11:50.
Now, don't get too technical.
Oh, okay.
No one can see you. Well,
The initial outfit that you wore, you're not going to be able to change clothes throughout.
Okay.
and your clothes are.
Okay. Man. It's gonna be
I'm
hard.
gonna tell you one thing.
It's gonna be hard to drive anywhere.
If you go somewhere and you take your shoes off, you better fucking put something next to them, know where you put them. Hope it ain't a good pair of shoes because you ain't never going to find them again.
No, you gotta leave them on. Huh? Yeah, like if you get the raping bug and you just start throwing your clothes off and going into it in the old female locker room, you're not gonna find them again. Come 11:59, you're popping out naked wherever you are.
Surprise!
Yeah. So I'm thinking you're gonna have to utilize public transportation. You don't want to drive nowhere because you'll draw a lot of unwanted attention. Who's that in that car driving itself up the Parkway West?
Yeah, if they even pay attention to you. Everyone's
That's
on their
true.
cell phones. You could probably fucking go right along.
Zoom right through. I wish I would. There'd definitely be a dirty scumball type part of the day.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
doing some pervert shit.
Yeah,
I'm seeing someone that I always wanted to see naked.
absolutely. Yep.
I mean, I don't know who, but I'm sure if I sit here long enough and scroll through the Facebooks or something, I can look at someone on there and go, oh, I'd like to see your titties.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't you? You'd have to. Like, I'm gonna see those titties there.
Yeah, something like that something devious would definitely
Yeah.
come along.
But you got to be real choosy there too, because now you only got 24 hours. So if she's somebody that might not expose them titties for like 6 hours,
Yeah.
that's a quarter of your day, bub.
Yeah, well, you better
That's
get
25%.
Look at it this way. Just get the fucking chloroform napkin. It come from the front and don't touch her.
Uh-huh.
Just put the napkin right there so she catches the whip and passes out. So, you can hey, at that point, just go to town on her.
Uh-huh.
Fuck it. And then whenever she wakes up, she's like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, there's no forensic evidence. That's invisible semen, mister.
Well, hey, you better just wrap it up. Wrap it up just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case. You
Yeah,
don't
they
know.
like that. And then somebody walks in on you, you just see a condom flying in and out of her.
Lock the door. I don't know what to
Yeah,
tell
you're
you.
gonna have to. Here's one. How about you jump into the old the lottery room there?
Yeah.
Like say you do it on a Saturday or Wednesday. You go to the old lottery place where they print out everything with the dates and everything on them, and you wait till they start calling them numbers, and you go ahead and start typing up one of them their lottery tickets at the Harrisburg lottery place.
That won't work.
See, if we did enough research.
No, the machine's cut off early.
No, I mean at the big headquarters.
Yeah.
Like headquarters, like VE computer.
Oh, so you're trying to pull a masterful scheme off.
Oh yeah, I'm going straight fucking Ocean's 11. Blue Belly 11.
No, I don't know. There's a lot of,
Or we could just rob a casino.
just rob something.
Yeah, we could go to Pittsburgh, hit a casino. Maybe see Def Leppard or something.
I don't think you got to be invisible to see Def Leppard.
No, but they're there. We're there. Might as well go see him. Got the one-armed drummer, just sweating.
I don't even.
Anyway, I'm moving on. Go ahead. So what would you do?
My uncle actually asked me if I wanted to come down to Virginia and see Def Leppard today. So that's pretty funny. So I have to tell him, hey, Uncle Bo can't come down unless I become fucking invisible. That's the only way to see Def Leppard. Trust me.
No. I'm just saying, you're walking out of there. You got a lot of money. Def Leppard's there. you got to stop seeing that. Like, I've never seen them. You don't know when they're going to come around again. You're like, well, I don't want to miss this opportunity to see Def Leppard.
Well, I think they're coming this June.
That's the day we're going to rob a casino. It's not like they're going to be there the second day. They're only doing one show. Anyway.
All right. I don't know how Def Leppard came into the fucking mix. Nonetheless, we'll take it.
They're a casino band. No.
Anyways, so far I've come up with probably rape. We've got rape, pillage.
Arson.
What?
We're going to burn something down. We're burning the neighbor's house down.
Yeah, we're going to burn the neighbor's house down too. I'll sign off on that one. That's actually coming before the rape and pillage. Before rape and pillage, we're burning the neighbor's house down. That's going to set my mood for the rest of the day. And then, I'm trying to. There's got to be something else, doesn't there? The bad thing is we're in the wrong fucking locale.
We're in a terrible place because we got to give up an hour or 2 hours that day before we get anywhere we can do anything interesting.
I would definitely have to fly somewhere else for this cool invisibility stuff. I can't stay around here.
Well, we're going to have to go west. If we fly west, time goes down.
We're saving time. Wait, and then we'll keep on jumping on planes and keep on fucking flying.
We'll be invisible forever.
Yeah, don't ever see us. We can walk on any plane there is.
Do we? Yeah, and we can see stewardesses naked. Chloroform.
We need a fucking goddamn backpack of chloroform for this. There we go.
Step one. Okay, we burn down a neighbor's house.
Yeah.
Then we get the chloroform.
Yeah.
Then it's to the airport. We're going west.
Gotta go straight to the airport. First stop, Chicago.
Yeah.
Next stop, Colorado. Stop after that, Las Vegas. Stop after that, Los Angeles. And then we gotta go even more west.
Well, we gotta go to Seattle and kill some people.
We'll go to Seattle.
Yeah. Pink hair don't care. Purple hair don't care. Short hair don't care.
Short hair don't care. Gotta go. If you're wearing LuLaRoes, I'm not for yous. So
And then General Tso.
we've got to head over to Asia. We might as well take out that fat fucking Korean while we're at it.
Yeah.
See, we're going to save the world while we're at it. Just because
In honor of the flamethrower, we're gonna save the world when we get invisible.
just because we're rapers and pillagers doesn't mean that we can't save the world also.
We're still good people. Let's not forget arsonists.
You know, of course. So there you go. I mean, that's our invisible thing. That got a little bit more deeper than I anticipated.
That's what she said.
No, I ain't never heard that.
I hope you were taking notes.
All right, we've got number 4 now.
Number 4
Number 4 and then the halfway break.
from Ryan in Grand Rapids, Michigan. If you could ask the president one question, what would it be?
I know mine, but you got yours.
I don't have mine, but I'm sure I can think of it before you're done telling yours.
My one question, and I mean, I guess, well, since Donald Trump's the president, I got to ask him, but this doesn't particularly have anything to do with who the president is, you know. But nonetheless, I'm going to ask for all the unfiltered, unedited documents on the biggest conspiracy in the history of conspiracies to me, 9/11.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I want to see a video of the missile hitting the Pentagon. And then I want to hear all about the people who painted up the towers with the thermite paint
Yeah.
that brought it down.
And the same shit that was inside, that was covered the fucking Hindenburg.
Yeah. So nonetheless, that's what I want. Dear Mr. President, can you give me all the unclassified documents to 9/11?
That's a good one. I like that.
Because I'm never ever going to deviate from the idea of it being an inside job.
No.
I don't think one Muslim guy was on any of that shit.
Like I'd ask for like a 3-day window on like all the redacted shit that the CIA put out there. Like
All
you need
of it?
more than a day. You need more than one day. But like I'd love to see the Kennedy stuff.
Yeah.
I'd love to see the Marilyn Monroe stuff.
Man, that's the thing about the Kennedy stuff. Is it seems like it's just so much wide open that it doesn't even feel like it's a secret.
Yeah.
I don't think that you can actually think that Lee Harvey Oswald was the only guy to take that shot.
Yeah. Well, that was the one is that the CIA hired Jack Ruby to kill Lee Harvey Oswald to keep him quiet.
Well, I can see that. I can definitely see that. But I'm telling you right now, whenever we was down in Dallas, I went over and stood on the spot where he was shot. Man, that was no easy shot from where that window is in that depository.
The book suppository.
Yeah, the book depository. That was no easy shot. I'm not buying that he did it.
I could see that. Yeah, like I would honestly, like right now, I don't know. I don't have that much riding too much on the older politics.
Yeah.
Like did you fuck that porn star? I gotta ask him that. Like did for real? Like Dawn, it's Belly. It's me. It's you in the belly here. Did you fuck Stormy Daniels? Did you send her off, little retard Ben, back to the old?
Man, he probably did. Don't ask me, Matt. Find out about Area 51 for me.
Area 51 has.
I want to know about that one, too.
We know about these aliens, and the Stormy Daniels thing.
Yeah.
Did you have Ben Roethlisberger walk the aliens back to their hotel room?
And where's that warehouse with the Raiders of the Covenant of the Lost Ark there?
Oh yeah, the Ark of the Covenant.
Yeah, that's it. Where's that warehouse at, too? Because there's all other cool things inside that thing.
I read Dan Brown books. I know where all that stuff is. The golden chalice was in Scotland, and now it's in Paris.
Man, we'll stop there whenever we're invisible to pick it up.
Yeah.
What we got? Commercial break time.
It's commercial break time.
Commercial break time. The Royal Rumble just started. Number 1 was Rusev. Number 2 looks like it's Finn Balor. But we'll be right back with you after this short break.
And your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby, that's where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun. Under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking above. Under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
All right, folks, we're back. We took a short break and watched a little bit of the Rumble there. At least me and the good old Blue Belly agreed to one thing. We'd both like to see some Mexican girl butt crack.
Yes,
All right, take us on down to the second half of the bad stuff here.
Number 5 from Jumbo in Clarksville.
We ain't heard from good old Jumbo in a minute or two.
Did you hear he retired?
I think I did stumble across such a rumor.
And I'm still waiting on confirmation, because I haven't really seen it anywhere else, but I heard rumors. Whispers, if you will.
Yeah.
He wants to know, what is your opinion of the new XFL starting up? Will it succeed, or will Vince McMahon fuck it up again?
Well, the only way that I can look at this one, like we were saying earlier in the show, if there was ever a time to strike while the iron was hot, it is definitely right now. Because American fans have never been more disgusted with the state of football in the history of the state of football.
Yep.
So as long as he has his players go out there and stand for the national anthem, I think he's already ahead of the game.
But here's where people got that wrong, though.
Okay.
Because I read his statement, I read everything that I think he said, and I see people saying like, "Well, McMahon said they're going to stand the anthem, they're going to honor the flag." All this stuff. They asked him about it, and his response was that they're not going to be afforded the opportunity to protest the same way in the NFL. I think he's going to keep them in the locker rooms. I don't think he's going to do the anthem. He's going to do the anthem out front, but the players are going to be in the locker rooms like every college stadium. Is the way I interpreted it. But then I'll throw on Fox News, and all of a sudden McMahon tells him if you don't stand for the anthem, you won't play in the league. But I don't think that's what he said. He did say a criminal record will get you bounced from the league. For real.
Well, shit. At least I guess at least them guys still got the NFL.
Yeah, and the NCAA. But I think I like that he's taking his time with it. He set a tentative date for 2020. He's not in any hurry with it. He wants the teams to form up. He hasn't even announced any cities yet.
I think there's 8 of them.
There's going to be 8. I hear that he wants big enough cities without NFL teams currently there.
Smart move.
I'm thinking we might see one in Columbus.
First one in Columbus, I'll make the trip out and go see it.
I think so too. I think I would actually join you for that one.
Yeah. I ain't going to hold my breath.
Well, Penn State and Alabama ain't playing out there. But I think, I think it's going to be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how he builds it. It'll be interesting to see when he wants to do it. If he wants it to be, I don't think he's going to do it in the fall.
No, it'll start in January.
He doesn't want it to be. He doesn't want it to turn into the developmental league. He doesn't want his guys leaving right away. He said the pay is going to be better, but it's still going to be performance based. So I think he's playing his cards right. I think he's playing them close enough to the vest right now. He's not giving too much away. But I think he's got a lot better formula for success the second time around. And I think we have an expert getting ready to chime in.
Now, I have
Oh.
a question.
Question.
What happened the first time? I mean, I know it was very
Who just called me from Allentown?
Billy Joel.
Put him on. Put him on.
Hello, how can I help you? Oh shit! They didn't want to be on the podcast.
They are calling you from Allentown.
So there you go, Mr. Allentown guy.
The first time it folded, they got too far ahead of themselves. They had a big opening weekend, and they wanted to double down on what they thought people wanted. They didn't have good enough football because they rushed it. One
Just one
season.
The
But
whole season.
by the end, nobody was watching
Yeah.
because the football was bad. And I think the second week I watched the XFL thing on ESPN.
Yeah, I've seen it too.
They had the second week they went on after record-breaking numbers. They did the first week, come out the second week, and technical difficulties has it down to the point where there's a blackout for like the first 9 minutes.
I think he had one of the games got cut off early too.
Yeah, for Saturday Night Live.
And what's the difference between the XFL and the NFL? I mean, just like generally speaking.
It'll be a lot smaller product. You're not going to be able to pay dudes $100 million. The revenue's not going to be there. McMahon's right now is the sole backer. He's not involved in any outside ownership. He doesn't want anybody to have a say in it but him. He's going to be the guy.
And the rules were different, right? It was like
A little bit.
He's getting rid of there's going to be no more of the fumble thing where you got to capture the fumble to get the kick or the coin flip. They're going to go to a standard coin flip. I heard no replay is one of the things he's floating out there.
Good.
Like he wants the games on a solid 2-hour time limit. Like that's where he wants it. That's what he's blocking out. He wants it to be 2 hours, which is going to make for a lot better TV too. He wants it rushed along. He wants the speed of the game to be faster.
I guess we'll see.
You
Ted Bet?
fucking covered everything. I ain't got nothing there. Like I said, there's no time better than right now to do it. So, with Blue Belly laying down the fucking blueprint, there's nothing for me to get into there. I mean, he took you from start to finish on everything. So, good job, sir.
Thank you. Every once in a while, I can spew some shit out of my ass, and it makes sense. Moving on. You know, it's great to hear from this guy again. Coming from the shitbag in Carmichael's, number 6. And it's a food question. Out of any food out there, what has been the best food you ever had, and where was it from?
It's like a trick question.
It is. Like, I know, the best pizza I've had. Like, I don't know if I can name one thing to be, like, the best thing I've ever ate. Because I've had some good crab legs from the Myrtle Beach. You know.
Yeah.
There's a pizza place in Huntington, Pennsylvania called Original Italian Pizza. It's got the best pizza I've ever ate.
Giordano's by far, I think, my favorite.
Oh, lasagna.
No. Oh.
Yeah, the old lady's talking about Giordano's and that pizza casserole they make.
I'll give it to you. You're right, but it's fucking delicious. I don't know. Pizza Wagon's pretty damn good if you ask me.
We got a Rumble Shocker. Sorry to interrupt.
All right, Mr. Shitbag from Carmichael's with the slick back hair. Let me tote in here. I'm going to come at you with the cream corn from Tender. The cream corn from Tender out in Las Vegas, Nevada, is my favorite food and most delicious food I think I've ever had in my whole entire life. I'm pretty sure that I can eat a 55-gallon drum of it.
What is it?
The cream corn from Tender.
Oh.
I wasn't coming with no steak, no lobsters, no crab legs. I want the fucking cream corn. Something as simple as cream corn from Tender.
Well, I got some honorable mentions.
Okay.
The Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich is delicious to me. I'm sorry, it is.
I'd rather have the Arby's beef and cheddar.
Okay, when it's your time for the list. But the best food I've ever eaten, Hartley's barbecue potato chips. They only sell them in Central Pennsylvania, and they're kettle cooked. They come crinkle cut. They hold the dusty barbecue salt and the seasonings and stuff real well.
Well,
That's
the
my
next-
favorite food.
The next time you're out there, pick us up a bag.
I will.
Because I want to try the best food ever.
Yeah. What do you think the shitbag's favorite food ever is, other than penis?
Well, that's pretty rough. Hey, don't you talk about my friend like that. He's a nice guy.
I kid the shitbag. He's one of my favorite people.
He's a nice guy.
He's got pretty hair.
Nobody out there say anything bad about my friend. I won't stand for it.
Has he gotten anywhere on his hunt for the black impersonator? For your black impersonator cousin? Remember, he's going to hunt this guy down. The guy that got you stopped at the border.
Oh, that guy's still on the loose. There ain't no one ever catching him. He's better than Harrison Ford in The Fugitive.
I want to know if the shitbag's beard has held him up in any of the dance classes. Like if they messed up his wind resistance.
His aerodynamics aren't what it used to be.
No.
But he's got a third place beard with first place hair. I'll give him that.
Number 7.
Number 7. 2 questions left for you people.
This is another one from the fucking killer from the Coos in Washington. Don't interrupt the tuba.
Yeah, I fucked up on that one. The Coos really let me down this week. He sent in 2 questions, and I didn't like it. I didn't like either one of them, to tell you the truth. But since he sent it in, I said...
Well, he set the bar real fucking high last week.
That was his fatal mistake.
With the worst question ever.
Yeah, that was the worst question ever, but in a good way. I don't. This was a lackluster attempt by him in the very best. I can't give him... I don't. You're not even going to get half a black thumb up for this one.
No, the Coos wants to know, would you give Mark Henry a Blumpkin for $2 million? And I think this one needs broke down twice. First of all, let the listeners know who Mark Henry is and what him looks like, in case they're not wrestler fans.
Have you ever seen the movie Congo? That big-ass gorilla that's in it,
Amy.
that's pretty much Mark Henry. You know?
Yeah.
That's probably the best way to describe him. He's the world's strongest black man. World's strongest man.
Yeah.
He just looks like a fucking aborigine.
And he's probably got a hammer the size of a Yeti tumbler.
yeah. And he probably fucking shits like a goddamn Tyrannosaurus Rex.
And a Blumpkin, for those that don't know, is fellatio, a blowjob, if you will, while the party that's receiving is sitting on the toilet taking a shahada, taking a dump. So, now $2 million is a lot of money.
As much as I want that $2 million, I don't think I could do this one. I mean, I've always said I'd probably take one to the back of the throat for $1 million.
But this is one of them ones like the Hair Dare. This is one where you're either all in
No.
or you're all out, because there's no halfway in this. If you get to the point where you're going this far into it, you got to finish it.
I think I got to be out of this one. Ted Bed ain't fucking. I ain't doing it. I can't do it. I'm an anti-poop guy anyways. Like I said, I can see fucking 55-gallon drums of blood, and I'm fine and dandy with that, unless it's period blood. But
That's because that's not natural.
no, I don't want nothing to do with that goddamn fucking chunk.
No, that ain't nothing but egg soup.
Oh, that is.
And I know I've got quite a reputation for taking the hard stance on some bad questions, but I'm riding with you. I don't think I could do it. One, it would take one hell of a bathroom to get both me and Mark Henry in there to the point where I could kneel in front of him. But no, I couldn't do it. My number was, look, I put a lot of, like 10 million was always my play. Like 10 million, I would do something publicly. I'd take a shot publicly for 10 million.
Dude, for $10 million, good luck finding something that I wouldn't do. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I'll tell
So
you.
you're naming your price. You do it for 10.
I would suck a dick. I would suck his dick on national television for $10 million.
While he's taking a shit.
10 million, yeah, while he's taking a shit.
That's $10 million.
10 million.
$10 million, I'm doing anything.
You couldn't take 2 and invest it?
No. I ain't taking 2 and investing it. I
No,
can
because
take,
there's, yeah,
I'll take 2 right off the top of my $10 million so I can build my house with the moat around it.
yeah, filled with Listerine. Because I'm going to need to do some gargling.
Oh, you're
And I don't mean to-
you're going to be doing some gargling.
Oh. Well, Coos, that was another winner.
Yeah, way to take us down the dark path. I hope you do better next year. 'Cause that sucked.
Coming in at number 8 is a booklet put together by the meme queen and Rifle
She's from Rifle, Colorado.
Rifle, Colorado. I don't know if that was Rifle Company. She's in Rifle, Colorado. And she wants to know, among other things,
All right, I'll fucking get back with you in 3 minutes after you're done.
as yeah, do you want to walk with Elias? As I'm sitting here, Facebooking at work, looking at Ted Bed's face, I keep reading posts about God did this, and God showed me that. God brought me this person. God helped me through this, or guided my life down a path. Raised a Catholic, I'm pretty much an agnostic now, after seeing half the shit that goes on in the world. What is the Brew Barnes outlook on a higher power, A, existing, and B, actually giving enough of a fuck to influence anything in this shithole? Or do you think we're all on our own and the religions are just something to occupy time? Need me to read that again? I seen you dozed off there halfway through.
Did you say something?
This is a brass tacks question.
Yeah.
It's not one I want to take. I take too lightly. I don't consider myself a man of great faith, but I think there's something out there.
It's the one where you don't want to throw out the wrong answer on this one.
Just in case there's a pop quiz later on down the road.
Could be ramifications.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go with. I do believe there's a higher power because all this stuff had to come from somewhere. But I don't think it influences any of the things that's to come or will be done or everything else.
I think the religions as we know them now, I think they were made up back in the old days, the Bible days, the pre-Bible days, just so people would quit fucking with their shit. Like, hey buddy, don't fuck her. She's with me. Like, well, who says that I can't fuck your wife? God. God said it. Where you say that? He wrote it on stone. Where up on the mountain? What mountain? Mount Sinai. Where? Mount Sinai. Oh yeah, who did he tell? Moses. Matter of fact, he did tell Moses.
Everybody know that. Everybody know that.
Yeah, and you know what else? Not only can you not fuck my wife, you can't take my stuff no more. You're not allowed to steal. Oh yeah? I'll tell my mom. Matter of fact, about your mom, you need to start treating her better. It's all going on the list. You know? And
you're right. This sounds like a ransom note more than anything.
And if people need these guideposts in their life to keep them on the straight and narrow.
They do, because people's weak. People need to fucking be influenced. That's why everyone that follows me on Facebook, they need to be influenced in all the good things going on in the world.
What if they gave you the 2-week sleepy notice and they put you to sleep for 2 weeks and they didn't follow you no more? Because they hear you saying how great it is.
I got a lot of people zapped on that. You're right. I probably am in a lot of people's sleep mode. Because they're looking at all my pictures and all the cool stuff.
Yeah.
And they're going, I hate that prick.
Yeah.
I know I would. If I wasn't me. But wait a minute. I am me. And I still hate me. So, matter of fact, I'm unfollowing myself right now on Facebook. No, but I would. Yeah, I don't really know what the fuck else to say. Yeah. But, Mimi Queen, the only thing that I can think, like I said, someone created all this fucking pile of shit, and, but it's totally up to you on all your life decisions. If you make bad decisions, you're going to get bad things. Like the way you pick boyfriends. You keep on picking bad characters, bad things are going to happen.
Would we reference it the one time? Low-hanging fruit.
Low-hanging fruit.
No, that was dating in the workplace. Don't do it.
No.
Don't do that.
That's my prediction anyways. I think she's going to go back to the workplace before too long. That's just I'm throwing an early prediction out there. I've got no inside information, but I think she's going to screw the pooch and she's going to poach on the home front again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's going to shit where she eats.
Oh, yeah.
Just like give Mark Henry a blumpkin.
She's shitting where she eats with no baby wipes in sight. She's going to learn and get the rough toilet paper again.
Don't eat at sheets and don't sheets where you eat.
Okay. We got no more questions. We got no more questions. Ladies and gentlemen, this week we are heading into the Super Bowl, though. In case you guys didn't know, the greatest team in the history of fucking teams is back in it again. The New England Patriots will be playing the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, of course, I don't even have to preach to you people that I'm going to go with the Patriots on this one. So, Tom Brady has the absolute most Super Bowls in the history of all Super Bowls. So, I'm going to go with the Patriots, 37-32.
Me, I'm going with the Patriots because what else are you going to do? Yeah, I don't think they stand a chance. I like the Patriots. I like the Patriots like 21-3.
Whew!
I got him confusing Nick Foles, and I got him not getting too much done.
Well, you know what? I hope you're right. I would rather have the easy one than the rough one, close game. We got anything else to go over?
I got nothing else to go over. We're about a quarter or about halfway through the old Royal Rumble here. We just had the old Kofi Kingston save, so that means we're getting close.
We do also have the Brew Barn's third annual poker game on the Super Bowl day.
Don't forget to update people on your 2 new purchases.
We'll get to that.
And the armament you're buying there for $500.
What's that?
Weren't you shopping for what are they? The flame?
Oh, the flamethrower, the new flamethrower. Okay. Let me baby steps here. All right, we got the Super Bowl poker game coming up. Ted Bed's in search of his 3rd consecutive bracelet, so I'm hoping for the best on that one. Moving on down the line, I finally spent the money, and I'm getting me goddamn Ric Flair Rolex, and I'm be cutting and strutting. Picture to follow if you don't fucking follow me on the Facebooks. And then after that, we found a replacement flamethrower. Since our gorgeous Randy is very unreliable, Belly has more information on that than I do because I didn't read the damn stories.
I'm pulling it up right now. You know how these strange women just start texting me stories.
It seems like this can come in handy if you ever want to just throw away a frivolous $500.
The Boring Company, owned by billionaire Elon Musk of the Tesla car company fame, they are offering flamethrowers on their website for a cool $500. Now, I think this sounds too good to pass up. I don't know. Should we start like a GoFundMe?
I don't know. There has to be some kind of legal ramifications to this. Can you just sell fucking flamethrowers?
I don't see why not. I mean, it's a flamethrower.
Didn't you ever see the beginning of Lethal Weapon 4?
Well, who hasn't seen the beginning of Lethal Weapon 4? Don't get me wrong. But maybe you won't be using it. Maybe you just be. What else? Could you take it out back and burn that hillside in a better fashion?
Man, that would be awesome to write down on my status that I am cutting my grass with a flamethrower today.
You can pre-order them now at www.boringcompany.com. BORING company.com. They offer a flamethrower. You can pre-order them right now for a cool $500.
Well, there you have it, folks. I don't see how we can talk about anything further than that.
They shoot frames.
I'm getting one. All right, Bella, you got anything else for the people out there?
I got nothing else, people out there. Take care of each other. If you need God to tell you how to do it, let God tell you how to do it. If not, just listen to your dog and lay around like your belly.
And if that doesn't work, follow the Meme Queen on Facebook and read her memes. I heard that she surprised the world and actually had her own status this week. I'm not buying it. I'm gonna have to look it up. I didn't know she knew how to type words.
Just cut and paste models.
Other than that, I got nothing. We're going to wait for the outcome of this. We don't know when the next show is. It could be 1 week. It could be 2 weeks. But it'll be within a 2-week time period. We'll give you that much.
Yeah.
For the Penn State Bluebelly,
Oh.
I'm the goddamn fabulous Ted Bed. Signing off of episode 2. Hope you enjoyed.